to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Walt, only on LA Talk Radio.
What were you just fixing? The baldness on the side of your head?
I'm trying to tuck this shit in.
I was just trying to fix my hair, and I don't know what you were doing, though. Crazy. Oh, my God. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Social Misconduct. I am Mick. That's B. Walt, who still has no hair, so I don't know what he was doing.
It's coming
Okay, it's hair on your face.
It's coming
Yes. In your arms, but not your head. But no one ever sees you with your hat off on this show.
Oh, hell no. It's cold as fucking here.
So they wouldn't know that you don't have hair under there.
It's cold as fucking here.
Which is why I always have to wear a damn sweater.
How are you?
I'm good. I slept all day, so.
Lucky motherfucker.
I am lovely. Well, I needed to sleep. Shit, I just got back yesterday, and I was hungover yesterday. Have you ever been on a plane hungover?
I usually get drunk on the plane, so the hangover don't really hit.
But being drunk the night before and then being on the plane, and so you slightly hungover. See, because I've been drunk on a plane too, where you're drinking when you're on the plane. But no, this was like from partying the night before and then having to get up for an early ass flight. That's what happened to me yesterday.
Who are you partying with?
My entire family.
Y'all a gang too. That's scary.
I was in Chicago for Memorial Day, and my family came over to my sister's house. So my father, his wife. Let me tell you a quick story. Speaking of his wife, so
Is she listening?
Probably. Hey, y'all. So I was at my brother's house because I hadn't been there before. His place is dope as fuck. So it was there, and he made us take shots. Now, you know I don't take shots, right?
Lies.
I really don't. You know I drink wine. That's about it. I don't do shots. So I took shots. He tried to give me a double. I'm like, okay, bruh. It was vodka. So I'm like, I can't do the double. So I took one. They all took doubles. And then we were drinking other shit. I went to a wine festival.
All in the same day?
Within hours. Like, right before getting to his house.
Fucking lush.
Right before getting to his house, I went to a wine festival in Oak Park with my sister and aunt. Then we went to his house, took shots there, then went back to my sister's house and drank there, right?
What are you, 20? Like this shit
I know.
you do in college. What's wrong with you?
I lost my mind this past weekend. So I'm tipsy. I'm on Snapchat and shit.
Oh, Lord.
I posted a picture of me and my stepmother, but I put as the caption, me and my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law?
I don't know why and where the fuck that came from.
Your mother-in-law.
Dude. So people like, you got married?
It's too late for me to look at the picture now.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, my God. The shit was so funny. So I'm like, no, that's not what she is. She's my stepmother, not my mother-in-law. So I had to do another, because with Snapchat, once you post something, you either got to delete it or the shit got to stay. Like, you can't edit your caption. So I couldn't edit. I had to do a video and go back and correct and tell them I was drunk. So there's that. She's
Did you do
stepmother.
the video while you were drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking people.
But I did it. It was like just the video and the caption. You just hear my voice. You don't see my face.
How do you sound when you're drunk? Let's see if I can remember.
The same way.
It's been a while since I've seen you drunk.
I consumed so much alcohol in the past few days, though. It's crazy. Because we barbecued on Sunday. Lots of liquor. Like, a lot. And my sister was the bartender, and she was making these strong ass drinks for everybody that everybody loved. And we soaked watermelon, strawberries, and tequila for some hours. Shit was good. And then pour some lime juice over it. Put that shit in the fridge. It was so good. I'm putting it on the blog for everybody.
So it was fruit and tequila and lime.
And lime. Bomb. So fucking good. All my sister. So that'll be on Lou Bell Lifestyle. And I'll give them like different ideas of what fruit you can use and all that stuff. So we called it an adult fruit salad. And we had to, because you know that soaks up anything.
Right.
Like,
As the frat parties have taught us.
I mean, hey. And then we just had strawberry. We were just going to do the watermelon to make it, an edible margarita is what she called it. Because it's tequila lime.
Okay.
So that's what she was going to go. But then we had strawberries, and she was like, let's just cut this up, too. So we chopped that shit up. Put some lime juice on. It was a big-ass tray full of it. But we had to write on top of it that it was for adults only and no kids, because there was a lot of kids at the house, too. My nieces and, like, my brother's, his girlfriend has a son. So, like, they were all there. It was insane. But we had a lot of fun. I got to see my father and my 3 brothers and all of that. So, it was good. Lots of food, lots of drinks. I had a great time.
I still want to hear you drunk again.
I've been drunk around you plenty of times.
I can't. I can't.
I've been drunk around you.
That's you drunk. I can't.
A lot.
I really can't.
So don't even act like you don't know that I can tell.
The last time that I remember, it was me, you, and Nikki, and we was all faded at Dublin. That's the last time I remember you being tipsy.
Nah, bruh. We were drunk. We were drunk when we went to Omar's party. Me and you were drunk.
We were drunk at Omar's party?
We drunk before Omar's party.
Oh,
remember,
that's right,
we went to multiple events.
We
went to multiple events that night, and we were drunk as hell because we went to a bar, remember?
Uh-huh.
I want to say we went to Dublin's that night. We went to an event.
They were all in the same area.
We went to Dublin's, and then we drank at the party.
Which was at...
I forgot the name.
Congo Room.
Yes. Like, dude, we've been drunk.
I remember that night because it was a very handsome bartender that kept hitting on me, and I was like, well, he's hooking the drinks up, so should I just let him?
Oh, my God.
He kept calling me Poppy and, like, you know, and I was kind of like, all right, man, whatever, Joe. As long as you stay on the other side of the bar.
And I'm sure I have, like, called or texted you while I've been drunk.
I don't pay attention to that shit.
Oh, God.
It's got to say something like, help, I'm in a ditch. I'm not.
Jesus.
Like, you'll text me, oh, I'm on my 17th bottle of wine. I'm like, that's a normal night. I don't know that shit. That shit is normal.
Yeah, wine doesn't really, that's fine. But when I started drinking other shit, which I drank a lot of liquor this past weekend. I don't drink liquor. But I had fun. But Monday I had to get up for a flight to get my ass back to LA. And yeah, I didn't want to. And you heard about TSA in Chicago.
Huh?
A lot of TSA got laid off, and a lot of them quit. It was just like this big thing at O'Hare, and the security lines are ridiculous.
Why did they quit? Is it a union thing?
I forgot yes, it's like this whole big thing. So they were understaffed. It looks like they had decent staff. The line was long as fuck, though. But last week and the week before, I want to say, they said that people were in line for like 4 hours just to get through security. People were missing their flights and shit. Like, it was insane.
That's nuts.
So, and I always get to the airport early anyway because I'm just OCD like that. Like, I have a fear of missing, like, I can't miss my flight. So all my shit is on point. I'm on time. I like have a plan. You know how I am.
So when you were waiting in line, did you notice that one old person that always takes liberties they're not supposed to?
Like what?
Every time I'm in line to get on the plane, there's always that one old person that doesn't want to do what everybody else got to do. Why am I taking my shoes off? I'm not taking and it's like everybody else got to do it, but he don't want to. You didn't see nobody like that?
No. Sometimes, like now though, depending, they don't even make you take your shoes off. Like if you're over a certain age, if you're kids, like they're loosening up the rules now. Like my mom, when she flies, my grandmother, she doesn't have to take her shoes off.
I would make everybody do it.
So, and this time, actually coming back, I had to take mine off. Going back, I didn't. So they didn't make me take my shoes off, just my sweater, and that was it. I didn't even have to take the little clear baggie out, the bag. And put that. I didn't have to do any of that. So I don't know. It's just different everywhere you go. But I made it back in one piece. I slept for the rest of the day yesterday and mostly today. I'm good now. And I was just tired. Like that, the time change fucks you up.
It's 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Just jet lag and tired and yeah. But good times. Back to my life now. Yay.
I'm glad you got your ass up and came over here. I wasn't trying to talk to myself for 50 minutes.
What did you do while I was away?
Nothing worth talking about.
Well then.
Honestly.
Okay. That was short.
And I'm losing a battle with melatonin pills right now. Shit's got me fucked up. I could go to sleep right now. I could literally.
You
go
took
to sleep
them
right
already?
now. I took it yesterday, and it's still fucking with me.
Okay. Yeah. Anytime I take a pill to put me to sleep, like
Shit ain't working.
no, it works for me, but I'm still groggy like the next day.
That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to wear off by now, man.
Because I used to have to take pills to go to sleep. I had insomnia, and no, just smoke some weed, dude. It's more natural. It'll make
I
you
ain't
go
had no weed handy. The last
weed to make you. That's a good ass sleep.
Look, the last time I had some weed, my homie, he know who he is. He took all of my shit. He came to the crib, took all of my weed and the pipe, and he knows that I use that to sleep with, and I just haven't had time to go back and get any more.
That's the best.
He knows who
sleep
he
ever.
is too. I ain't gonna say his name. He knows who the fuck he is, bastard.
God.
Then told me he broke the pipe.
Well, you need to hurry up and get another one because you'll go to sleep
Yeah,
then.
it
I'm
does
telling
help.
you, that's like the best sleep ever.
It does help.
What we got this week?
You got to do the. I
This
don't-
one, shit, I felt his pain and these pictures look disgusting. But I sent this story, and you sent this story. I'm like, no, we already got this one.
No, I sent it because one of my friends had suggested it, and I didn't see it in the list.
Yeah,
right
I had
away.
sent this like days ago. So
I'll
your
re-
friend
I-
don't get credit because I sent it already.
You heard that, friend, but
So-
you're gonna know what it is when you hear it. so.
Sorry. So a python sinks fangs into man's penis while he's on the toilet.
Bullshit.
Oh, wow.
I feel like his wife set him up.
How his wife set
She
him
put
up.
that shit in there. Come on, man.
Whatever. This could happen.
No.
Yes? What the fuck?
She set him up. I don't believe
It swam up through the pipes. Like, this is total. Like, this could happen. I'm not even going to attempt his name.
His first name is Athaporn.
Cool.
The other thing right there.
So he thought he was just going to the bathroom to handle some business, and an 11-foot python bit down on the tip of his penis. So he's screaming, of course, clearly, and he's like losing it and shit, trying to get it off. And his wife came in. Well, he's screaming for his wife to come in and help. Moments before he collapsed, he managed to tie a rope around the snake's head and tie it to the bathroom door, I guess so it wouldn't get into the rest of the house, and continue to attack him. He was rushed to the hospital after suffering horrific blood loss. Yeah, and so emergency crews tried to ease the python out of pipes under the toilet and used hammers to smash it free. So it was like half of it was still stuck in the toilet. Gross.
When is it okay to kill something?
And then they didn't even kill this motherfucker. I would
They let it
demand.
free, yo.
I would demand that you kill that bitch. Like hell no. They let this shit free and put it back in the wild so he can swim up somebody else's pipes. Like what the fuck? No.
He hanging out with the other characters from Jungle Book talking about, man, I just tasted some dick right now.
Right.
Like, fuck
Like,
that.
no.
Nah, he would have to go.
Kill if
He
y'all
would have
killed
to
that
go.
fucking gorilla, you could kill
Kill
this
the fucking
goddamn
snake.
snake. Like no. And I was gonna get into the gorilla story, but I'm not.
I don't want.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not even going to because I have so many feelings about it. We're gonna let it go. So yeah, dude's okay. Oh, this was in Thailand.
He's okay.
Well,
Does he
didn't die.
He got 2 holes in his dick.
He didn't die.
He has a flute for a penis now. What are you talking about? He's okay. He's not okay.
He
That's
has his
traumatizing.
life.
That's traumatizing.
He ain't die. Yeah. Right. But did you die?
But hey, you lose your dick. That's close enough.
He didn't lose his dick. He got his dick bit.
You almost lose your dick. That's close enough.
The python then bite it off.
Men
Just
ain't got much
bit
in this
the
world.
Tip, okay.
Men don't have that much in this world now. We can't bear children. We can't do none of that.
We know
That's
your
all we
dicks
got
are
is the dick.
everything.
Fuck.
I sympathize with him, but he didn't die.
I feel very uncomfortable about even thinking about him.
Well, maybe he should head over to China and go to this restaurant to make him feel
I don't
better.
think that'll be a good idea. I just don't think it'll be a good idea for him right now. He's traumatized. He needs to leave it alone.
Well, tell everybody about this.
So
S&M.
in Beijing, there's a restaurant that serves food in S&M. For those that don't know what S&M is, it's that freaky shit where you get tied up with whips and chains and
Gray.
nipple clamps
What's the Gray
and-
movie? Shades, 50 Shades.
Yeah, but a little bit more realistic than that pussy shit.
But just so people can get an idea of what we're talking
Do you
about.
like that? He got to be the biggest pussy ever, getting some pussy ever.
I know. I finally watched.
Do you like that?
No, I don't.
If I was a chick, I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so there's a restaurant in Beijing where the owner, whose name is Lulu,
Her and her father.
her and her pops opened a restaurant where they mix food and S&M, and like their fucking plates are shaped like titties, and their cups got dicks on them,
and bottle openers and penis and boobs everywhere, and the whips are on the wall, and the waiters wear like aprons with boobs on them, and like a girl giving head on one the aprons, and it's artwork everywhere. It's just like, it's just sex everywhere. But it's a restaurant.
Her justification for it was that she believes where she's from is very, very what's the word? Conservative when it comes to sexual activity.
Which it is.
So she's trying to use this as kind of a vehicle to get people to be comfortable with
an outlet.
Doing wild sexual shit. My favorite part about this article isn't what she has now. It's what she has planned. Did you read that part? What she has planned?
Oh, to ramp up the kinkiness by putting women. It says by putting women customers in handcuffs and getting their male companions to feed them, and other stuff too.
also allowing the patrons to whip the waiters and waitresses. What? That's a job I wouldn't want, man.
I mean,
you hit me one time, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
So yeah, but they seem to like it. It seems to be a hit. So
of course it is.
If you're in Beijing, go and visit Kier. I don't know how to pronounce it. K-E''ER.
Yeah.
It means shell in English. It's in Beijing.
Okay, let's just, what is that again? Kier?
I don't know. K-E''ER. I'm just spelling shit so they can look it up.
When I go to China, I'm going to go there, let you know.
So, yeah, you let me know because you know I ain't going there. I'll go to China, but not this restaurant. All right. I don't really get the obsession with PrisonBaes. This is like nothing new. We already had a PrisonBae. The term was already here. They're acting like this is new.
She's the female equivalent.
But there was already a female equivalent
Who was
after
that?
him. We did a story about this.
We had a female equivalent?
We had a girl we talked about that was gorgeous and she was a criminal. Like,
we did?
Yes, I remember. I will go back and find it for you. But I don't understand why people act like criminals are just ugly. Like, you can be good looking and still a criminal. Like,
the better criminals usually are pretty good looking. That's why they get away with it.
I don't get the big deal. She is pretty.
She all right. But
whatever. So they're calling her PrisonBae after her mugshot went viral. She's from Arkansas, and Sarah Seawright. So for this time, she was arrested for failure to appear in court for a 2014 arrest for careless driving and driving without insurance. I'm like, oh, that's not so bad.
Look at the other shit she did.
When I first read it, I'm like, that's not so bad. What's the big deal? She's not really a criminal, but she is. This bitch is definitely a criminal, and this is not her first run-in with the law. In 2012, she was arrested on charges of aggravated robbery, kidnapping, first-degree battery, hindering prosecution, and tampering with physical evidence. She kidnapped a man, and the man that was already in a car with her robbed the man. Like, bruh. Like, she crazy.
Shit.
Pretty and crazy.
The thing that cracks me up is you see these idiots on Twitter talking about, man, she could kidnap me. Nah, nigga, that's stupid.
Like,
no.
She's a real criminal. Like,
no.
No. She's been arrested and, like, in prison for this shit.
Cool, man.
Men are dumb, though.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, they don't get a pretty face. This goes to show a pretty face, but women are stupid, too.
There's a lot of thirsty girls that like PrisonBae,
because they loved him, too. And even women are walking around when the whole Chris Brown shit happened. Like, he can beat me. Bitch, what?
What?
Whoa. Yes. Yes. So.
Are those the loyal hoes you talking about?
Probably.
Chris?
But, yeah.
They cool with getting beat?
A lot of girls were on Twitter saying that Chris Brown could beat their ass any day and all this bullshit, and all these thirsties were lusting after the original PrisonBae, the guy. So people are stupid. I'm not fucking with a criminal. Like, no, I like my freedom. I like my life. I'm good. No matter how fine you are.
She not even, see, this is the thing.
She
She
cute.
ain't even that dope, man.
She's cute. Like, I mean.
She might be last in line of Beyonce's backup dancers or something. She's not that cute.
I think she's cute. But, I mean, I've seen cute girls, but, you know, like, I didn't get the big deal. But whatever. Now she's milking this shit, of course. So she's. This bitch done put her email address, like, email me for media interviews. I want to go on Wendy Williams. She's tweeting this shit. So, yeah, you know, she's milking it. She like, hey, y'all talking about it. I need to get paid off of it.
She a hustler. I tell you what, when you get out, PrisonBae, if you come in here in handcuffs, you could be on the show.
No.
But she ain't getting too close to my shit. Fuck that. Nope.
I'm good. No, thanks.
She's not that dope to me. I'm looking at these pictures and it's just not.
But your taste is questionable. I've seen women you date. So, I mean,
okay, then.
She's prettier than most women you date.
Damn.
Just saying. She is.
Damn.
I'm just saying. You know, we
Ouch.
keep it real on this show.
Ouch.
No, you can do better. You can pull dope girls, but you just don't for whatever reason.
Ow.
I think you like being a better looking one in a relationship.
No, you know what? I had a
I think
friend.
that's what it is.
I had a friend that was really like that. If his girl was too dope, he would get jealous.
I think it's something like in the back of your mind. I don't even think it's like in your subconscious that you just pick.
You a psychologist now?
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here.
Unattractive girls for whatever.
Calm down, Dr. Philomena. Ain't nobody listening to you.
Well, my shit be right.
Nigga.
How often am I wrong? Right.
Say what now? We going to the next story.
Okay.
Lucky I'm too tired to continue this argument.
Moving on. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Do I got to read the title? You know what? Okay, fine. So a woman is using her dead daughter's eggs to give birth to a grandchild. Yeah. Okay. She's using her dead daughter's eggs to give birth to a grandchild. So if I can remember this story correctly, her daughter had cancer, wrote some sort of permission slip to save the eggs or something.
Right. So before, when she found out, she froze her eggs and then, wrote this whatever to carry on. Or I don't know. She wanted a family, but she's not here anymore, so she won't have a family. But now her mother wants to carry that through, but her mother is 60, and she's gonna carry the child.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Why not just get a surrogate though?
Right, it's not gonna change with the baby.
Right, it's the same egg. It's the same thing. Why do you have to carry the baby? That was the weird part to me. Like, I get this whole thing. Like, she passed away. You know, they want a grandchild. She froze her eggs in advance. I get all of that. But the whole thing that was weird to me was the grandmother. Like, you're going to carry the baby? Why must you at 60 carry the baby? And now the courts are like, we don't know. There was, like, some paperwork left that she didn't really complete. So we don't even know if this is what she really wanted. Because she started some paperwork.
Why don't they just leave it alone? She's not here anymore. She didn't have a kid. You're 60 anyway. What would be the appeal to doing this? I don't understand that.
And then they're going to be the legal parents. Her and the father are going to be the legal parents of the child. I don't know.
You know what? Okay. And this might sound really shitty for me to say. I'm going to say it anyway. Everybody should have the right to or the chance to have kids, but if you don't and you miss that fucking window, think about the kid. Now you're being selfish.
That's where
you 80 years old and you having a fucking kid, and what happens if you die and the kid's like 3? Then what? Now the kid.
That's where I think like it's selfish to the kid. Like, think about the child that has to go through this and this weird ass story and getting bullied and teased, and you may not be around. You're not going to be around like for a long time. You're already 60. I mean, give it 20 more years at best, 25 years at best. I mean,
if you really want to like do something if you got money or whatever, help kids that are already here. Right. Why are you making another one? Right. That's just weird to me.
I don't know.
I had a friend that was like that, man.
What?
She was in her 50s and she was like, "Oh, I want to have a kid." And she was gonna go through this whole travel the world. Too. Yo, she was gonna travel the world to get that and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "But you 50."
Yeah.
And you're not healthy, so.
I mean, like you said, if you miss that time, you just miss that time. I mean, you can always adopt. I get, some people's hesitation with adoption. I understand. But, like, if you really want a child and it's past a healthy point to have a child, then there are other alternatives to have a child.
Yeah, I don't. Get a bunch of dogs.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like.
Not the same. Lucky for me, I don't want children, but I definitely sympathize with women that want them and can't have them. But
look, I feel bad for them too. But come on, man. Come on.
This story's weird to me, but to each his own. So they're still fighting it. The courts are still like, we don't.
You know what they're doing? The courts are gonna stall till they pass away.
You're so stupid.
She already 60-something. They're just gonna stall till she pass away.
All right, so I've been hearing about this damn commercial.
Man, I saw it. This shit pissed me off when I saw it.
But they totally copied off this Italian commercial that I saw, and the Italian commercial was the reverse. But we'll talk about this one, and then we'll talk about the Italian one. So this one is in China.
Doesn't surprise me.
For laundry detergent.
Doesn't surprise me.
So basically the ad shows an Asian woman doing laundry when a black man appears. He has paint on his face and clothes. The two trade flirty gestures, but when he moves in for a kiss, she stuffs a detergent pack into his mouth and forces him into the washer. She waits for the wash cycle to end and pulls out a freshly laundered, pale-skinned Asian man. I'm laughing at how racist this shit is. Like,
I have a question.
Yes.
Did he suffer any shrinkage?
Probably. If he Asian, yeah.
I mean, if they have the audacity to use a black man,
he definitely
to
did
describe being dirty. Then I have the audacity to say that he lose some inches when he got out. He walking around with a baby dick now.
Hell yeah, but that's what she like apparently. But in the Italian commercial where they totally copied this fucking concept, like completely copied, the Italian one, a white man is put into the washing machine and comes out black. As the words on the screen declare, colored is better. So
I like Italy.
But that shit's racist too. Colored is better.
I know, but.
The fuck? Like, bruh. But at least it was in our favor. Oh my God. But you know how it is in China where white skin is valued and all that stuff. We see the little Asian ladies here with their umbrellas on a sunny day. And they ain't trying to get dark because they definitely think that we're dirty and not beautiful and all that other racist ass shit. So yeah, that's what this commercial was about, and that's what it's gone viral, of course, and everybody's talking about it.
So to the brother that did the commercial,
then there's that. Yeah,
they must have paid him a shit ton of money.
Clear, like, why would you agree to do this?
You must have retired off this commercial.
Because I thought about that too. Like, why would he do this? Why?
I mean, I looked at the dude, right? I looked at him, handsome guy, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like he would have a problem getting chicks over there, right? He's a handsome looking dude. Why?
Yeah, she was so in love when this Asian man popped up, and she was just so proud of herself. Wow. But watch the Italian one. That one's better.
So
it's still stupid.
I still want to know why he did it. Like, I mean, he must have really needed the money. He needed
the money, I guess, if he living over there. Because he needed the money.
Because that's blatantly.
Like outright, like
that's blatantly. Like you see some shit and you look at it like, wait a minute, and you have to think about it like that's some.
Well, for one, he was all ready to help. He had paint and shit all over his face, so that means
maybe he was painting their house. Maybe they were. So
he's painting and he, working at the crib anyway, and then because he ain't good enough, you washed his ass and he came out Asian. That's wow. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's blatant racism.
That's blatant. Like that's blatant. Hold on. Let me watch this clip real quick. Does he have on Jordans? Does he have on Jordans?
I just didn't pay attention to all of that.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the last thing that I would pay attention to when watching this.
Why
racist shit.
homeboy look like her brother though? Maybe that's what it was.
But I'm not gonna say that. So let's move on. We were talking about weed earlier.
So this guy gets super high, super high. Gets bit in the ass by a dog for some odd reason. Why did he get bit?
So he was sitting on the porch smoking weed. Thunderstorm came. Thunder hit, made a noise, startled the dog. The dog bit him in the ass. That's really what happened. But he thought he was shot. He thought he got shot because he's fucked up. And because of the noise too, that maybe to him sounded like a gunshot, he called the cops and said that he got shot when it was really just the dog bite. Oh my God. But that's how this happened. He was fucked up. Dumbass. I can't. And you just call the cops like, I've been shot. Like, what? No. You didn't. The dog just bit you in the ass. It's fine. Stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's weed, man. Like, some good shit, I guess.
But there's no mistaking getting shot. Like, that's one of those.
When you high, I guess it is. When you're not in your right mind and you're not fully aware of he probably didn't even know the dog was out there with him. Like, you fucked up. So.
At least the dog didn't bite him in the dick.
Well, there's that. Mm-hmm. So, he thought he was shot.
All right, then.
So, let's breeze through. Because we got to hurry up.
Man, what the fuck is this guy? Okay.
And get to.
Okay.
But yeah, this dude.
This dumb motherfucker. So, some dude decides he wants to be a fucking goat. So, he goes and lives with goats.
Yes. For what, like 6 days or something? I know. So he wanted to give up on life in London and become a goat in Switzerland. And he did for a few days. Because he didn't have a job in the life and nothing to do. And he was depressed and shit.
How about look for a job?
I mean, yeah. And he felt that goats live a better life than humans.
Why goats?
Well, he tried dogs. Well, this epiphany came when he was sitting somewhere and saw a dog walk by and thought to himself, they have a great life. You know, I would like to have that life. But then he thought about it. He didn't want to eat meat, and dogs eat meat. This is all in the story. I'm not making this up. Dogs eat meat. He doesn't want to eat meat, so he couldn't be a dog. Then he thought about an elephant. And so then he's like, oh, but no, elephants get anxiety, and they're sad, and they can, be just like us. They have the same emotions as us, so that won't work. So, yeah, a goat. It just came to him. I don't know what the fuck he's on. But yeah, so a goat. And then he really did research. He took a course to study goats and goat herding. And some scientist or some lab or something helped him create these prosthetic legs.
Are you kidding me? Somebody enabled
this? Yes. At the University of something I can't pronounce in Switzerland, and they helped create these goat legs so that, and a special stomach or some shit while he's eating the grass, and to fool the goats like he really ate the grass and swallowed. I don't know. This shit is dumb. As I was reading it, I was getting more and more confused. And he has a special helmet to blend in with the goats. You don't look like a goat. You look like a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Some sci-fi shit. He looked like somebody out of sci-fi movie.
First he was like, oh, the goats, they ain't really fuck with me, but, they warmed up. So he lived amongst a herd at first, and then he lived alone. So he spent 3 days with them, and then 3 days by himself.
What you come back for?
I don't know what this accomplished, and, if he feels better about his life, but that's what happened.
What did he come back for?
I don't know. He just looks so stupid. Like, you look like a fucking idiot.
I would like to know what he was doing before all of this.
I really wanted this story to be fake, but...
I want to know what he was doing before all of this.
Yeah, it didn't say. It just said that he lost his job, and so... But
what were you doing in life that was so
that you would want to be
a fucking goat?
I know. Life get hard for all of us, but I don't want to be an animal.
I'm trying to be a fucking animal.
I'm good. I don't know. People are weird.
Maybe one of them toy dogs. I'll be a toy dog for a couple of days. Have some old lady carry me around in a purse and feed me snacks.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna stick with being me and just work this shit out. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm just saying, like over the weekend, like find some really rich old lady and have her carry me around in a purse.
No. So, okay, when you were young, I'm sure you had a crush on like a musician, right? Who was your crush?
When I was a kid?
Yeah, like 12.
Shit, man. Probably Vanity and Apollonia. Both.
That makes sense for you. I don't remember who it was. I'm sure I had plenty of them. So this woman proposed to the boy band singer that she fell in love with at age 12.
How old was he?
I don't know. It doesn't say, actually. But she was 12, living in Germany. She hung a poster above her bed of a boy band musician with a mohawk and eyeliner. Little did she know that a decade later, the same guy would be her fiance.
Oh, so it worked out.
Mm-hmm. So she met, she was like in LA. She lived here.
Big city of dreams.
She's like in the courtyard of her apartment complex talking on the phone in German to her mom when Rob, the guy from the boy band, overheard her conversation and introduced himself. So I guess she was talking about, I don't know if she was talking about him. I don't know, but he overheard, introduced himself, and it was him or whatever. And yeah, she basically told him that she was in love with him when she was 12. And yeah, they became one, and she proposed, and they're getting married.
Do you think that'll work for me? When I was 17, I liked Beyonce.
But you don't now.
We can rekindle that.
I'm like, you don't like her now,
we could just go back to the first Destiny's Child album.
Oh, my God.
Before Farrah came in and fucked the whole thing up.
You just need Jay-Z money to get Beyonce. That's all I'm saying. She ain't gonna leave. If she went with an ugly nigga like Jay-Z, then I'm just saying, she clearly ain't gonna go to somebody that look better with less money. Like, that ain't gonna work.
But everybody got less money than Jay-Z.
True.
Jay-Z got all the money, man.
And everybody look better, so.
Jay-Z got all the money, dude.
That's true. Well, she does too. Shit, she don't really need Jay-Z for his money. Yeah, she don't need him for his money. Like, they're equal.
She can do those things like fall in love just for love.
That's
and
true.
Not money. Because she's straight.
Yeah.
And
I believe she did. I truly believe she loves his ass. They've been together for a long ass time.
But I'm saying, if that don't work out, we could cross paths one day and she could fall in love with your normal radio station.
That's absolutely possible. MC. I love B, so I'm here for it.
You would push B on me?
Absolutely. Yes. I would be here for that union.
You would be here for me and B?
Yes.
Could it work? I don't know. I don't think B can handle me.
I don't know if you can handle her.
No, I know I couldn't handle her. Shit. But I'm saying, like, her life seems like it's so regimented. Like, she likes shit the way she like it. Yeah. I leave the toilet seat up once. It's a wrap.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? I forget to wash a dish. It's done.
You all will have, like, maids and shit. It doesn't matter. She's rich. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter. You won't have those regular people problems.
I forget to tell the maid to wash the dishes.
You wouldn't have these regular people problems that you're accustomed to.
She be like, why you not driving the Bugatti? Why you still pushing that 370 you got?
Let's get to the segment.
I'm just saying. Now I'm
because this is a really good segment.
Oh, okay, fine.
And it's going to probably piss a lot of people off, so I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do.
I'm sure people are out there calling me a bitch right
now. You warm up with me. Then you get to the segment and you shit on a bunch of other motherfuckers. I'm like the warm up.
That's true.
You call me slightly retarded, all these other things. Stupid, all these things.
Whatever.
Then you get to the segment and bitches is dumb too. And this is why. So.
Shut up. Okay, so I saw this article. A girl, I've talked about My League Teal forever. She owns Curl Box in Atlanta.
Name sounds familiar.
Bad bitch all the way around. Love her.
For real?
So
I'm going to look her up right now.
She posted this and on her Facebook page. And the headline just caught my attention and I had to read it. So I sent it and B was like, hell yeah, let's talk about it. So it says, getting married is not an accomplishment. Sorry, all of you married women out there that feel like that was the biggest accomplishment of your life. It's not. It shouldn't be. And if it is, I need you to try again and do something bigger.
What if that's what they want, though?
No, that's great. This not what the article is saying. So that's why the lady had to write this and clarify that she's not hating because she just got engaged. She's happy. Yay. But this is not my biggest accomplishment. This is not an accomplishment. Like, this is great. It is, like, dope that I'm going to spend what one would hope to be the rest of my life with the person that I love. That's dope. We're not knocking that part. What she's saying is an accomplishment? No. Women are often looked at as being good for marriage and having kids. An accomplishment is starting a business and getting a degree and like doing all this like great shit that we do every fucking day, but getting married is looked at as being bigger than like all of that. So that's what she's saying.
Can I interject a side note since you said that? I was reading an article recently that said black women are the most educated
Absolutely,
group
I
in
read
the United
that
States
too.
right now.
Yep. And it's been that way for
a
some
while,
time.
but that's all you would need to see isn't right now. Because now your ass.
But no, I feel her on this because before people got cursed out, you know, for asking me over and over again when I'm getting married and when I'm having kids, they now know, don't ask me that shit anymore because it ain't happening. Ask me about my career and my job and what I have going on and like, you know, the things that we have building our business. That's the shit you need to talk to me about. Not a man and damn sure not a baby. So, because you will get snapped the fuck on.
So, I mean, I know what you're working on and everything, but when you getting married and having kids?
Never. Not never.
Not.
After the bullshit of this past weekend that we ain't gonna get into.
Oh.
It really ain't like niggas ain't shit. So we'll just put it that way.
I think there's enough women that fall in that category as well.
Well, I ain't gay and I don't fuck women, so I'm speaking for being ain't shit. So
there's a bunch of ain't shit motherfuckers on this planet.
Whatever. I would rather get money.
Get money.
Like, that's what I would rather do. But you can do both, and that's what she's saying. Getting married, she's not knocking it because now she's engaged and she's happy. But she's just saying, I did all this other shit too, and people are more happy for me because now I'm engaged. Yes. Now that I'm engaged and I'm getting married, people don't even ask me about all the other great shit that I've done. And I totally understand where she's coming from. Like, you become the wife and that last name and like his wife, you know, Beyonce just said, like, when I got married, I'm not just his little wife. Like, don't define me as that. I'm still fucking Beyonce.
But she walked into like she's beyond like she walked into the game already set.
But even Oprah, like all these great, when Shonda Rhimes, Oprah, they all have said the same thing. Like, stop asking me when I'm getting married and shit. Like, having kids and getting married is not like this huge accomplishment of being a woman. We've done all this other great shit. She's fucking Oprah, and y'all still to this very day asking when is she marrying? That's some bullshit. That's crazy to me. So I'm glad somebody wrote this article to break it down. And she said she's always felt this way, but she couldn't even say it before, so she'll look like a bitter ass hater because she wasn't engaged. But now that she is, she felt the need to write this. So now it doesn't come off as like, oh, I'm a hater because I'm not engaged or married. So I get where she's coming from then too. Because, you know, married bitches always looking like, oh, you're just saying this and you're mad because you can't get a man. No. I've been busy working on my fucking life and career, girl. Like, I ain't got time.
Look, married people, and I had this issue too, even though I'm a dude, so it doesn't affect me the same way, clearly. But I had the same issue where, like, married people would be like, so don't you want to have kids and a wife and a family and shit? Knowing damn well that they live vicariously through me.
I know, and that's the thing too.
You know what I'm saying? They live through me.
Yes.
They not happy. Mm-hmm. A lot of them aren't happy.
No.
They act like they happy when the significant other is around, but then behind closed doors or when they texting me or something, it's like, man, I never should have married this shit. You know what I'm saying? So get off that shit.
She said, perhaps it's time for society as a whole to reevaluate what aspect of women's lives we put the most value on. In my opinion, getting married should never be put in a higher regard than the academic and professional successes that women work hard to attain. Hello. She said, you don't have to have a brain, drive, or special skill set to get married.
Right.
You just have to have a willing partner. However, getting into X school, graduating with Y degree, and landing Z job does require actual hard work. I just need to meet her because, like, she is fucking preaching in this article. Natalie Brooke, go girl.
I would think that at some level, when people say that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get married. It's rooted in the 50s, you know.
And
back
she
in the 50s.
mentioned that too, that was the biggest accomplishment back then,
right?
Because women weren't, you know, as educated or couldn't get degrees and couldn't do. But this ain't the 50s. It's 2016, and we're doing big shit. And I need for people to recognize that and put just as much value on that, or more value on that, than me becoming somebody's wife, because that's some bullshit.
And biologically speaking as well, you can make the argument that people say it's important because it's the furthering of a species, but other than that,
We won't be here.
I don't know. I like her argument, and you can definitely have both. And I would much rather have somebody who's educated and attained a bunch of shit making kids, because you make more educated and driven people that way. You have a bunch of dumb people having kids, they just making more dumb people, just getting in the way of the smart people trying to do some real shit. So
Yeah.
I'm totally with her.
And she said, I must reiterate that getting married is absolutely a huge event. And it is. It's a huge step in your life. Nobody's like down in that shit. And it's exciting and all that other shit. However, the ring is no longer what defines a woman.
Nope.
So I urge you to be excited when your sisters, female coworkers, and best friends announce their marriage, but be just as excited when they land the management position, get their master's degree, or open their own business. That's all that she's saying. And I get it. And I feel 100% the same way.
From a man standpoint, I'm more excited for my friends when they do stuff like that anyway than being married. But maybe it's just because of who I am. Yay.
Right. Congrats.
I mean, marriage ain't new. That shit been going on for forever.
Congratulations. I'm glad that you found somebody that's not a fuck boy or fuck girl for the moment.
Exactly. Throw that out there.
You know, you love and you will spend the rest of your life with. Great for you. Not hating at all. Hope that shit lasts. I really genuinely, when I hear that my friends are getting married, my first thing is like, I really hope that this lasts, because a lot don't. A lot don't.
I dated a girl back in college, and her aunt was highly educated. Like, she went to U of I. That's why I bring it up. Her aunt was highly educated, came out of there with a fucking law degree, got married, and then just forgot all that other shit. Like, she could have been Claire Huxtable.
But that tends to happen too, and that pisses
saying?
me off. You get married, and that becomes your fucking life, and especially when you have kids, all your hopes and dreams go out the goddamn door. It's very rare that you'll find a woman that, you know, the men, usually y'all good. You know, you can still be a great dad and still, you know, live your life and go after your shit. But as a mother, there's so much in being a mother that a lot does suffer, you know, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't want kids, you know, besides the fact that I don't like them. Even though I had a great time with my nieces this weekend. I really had fun with them.
She had a chance to be Claire Huxtable, and it ended up being a housewife.
But see, shit like that, and then you become bitter. You know, you're upset.
She ain't bitter. You know why she wasn't bitter? And you know why a lot of these people are still okay with dropping their hopes and dreams just to get married?
Why?
Because the Bible says so.
Oh, Jesus.
See?
And I said Jesus when you said the Bible.
See, but that's the thing. When I bitch and moan about how the Bible full of shit, people get mad at me. But this is one of those brainwashing events right here, where it would have a group of people, i.e. women thinking that the best thing they can do is be attached to some guy. Like, are you kidding me?
Wife and mother.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I've heard women say my biggest accomplishment has been a wife and mother. That's crazy to me. So you don't want to do nothing else? No other shit? My sister, who is a wife and a mother of two, I'm constantly pushing her to do bigger shit. And she does. You know, she's doing what she wants and she's living her life finally. But it's like, live your life. That cannot be what defines you. That can't be solely what defines you. Let me put it that way.
I just look at it like this, man. Nothing is guaranteed, right? If all you have is that guy, what happens if he leaves?
Then there's that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
And now you left with all these, I should have did this, I could have did. No, fuck all that. Do it now. Do it now. Because you better believe I'm doing my shit now. I'm living my motherfucking life with or without a goddamn man. I don't care. So, The only man that I'm doing shit with is this one. So we making money together and building businesses. That is it. So if you ain't congratulating me on that shit, keep that shit pushing. That's all I got to say about it.
Y'all notice how she called me a man, though? I got a compliment out of it. I got a compliment. It wasn't fuck boy. It wasn't fucktard. It didn't have
I don't always
anything
call you names.
derogatory.
I don't always call you names.
You probably got me in your phone as fuck boy. I almost said my government last name. But we'll keep it.
Not true.
Please.
Anyway.
But
any announcements? Do we have announcements?
Do we have another?
We made a big one last week.
Avail.
And I've been so behind with posting shit for the show because I went out of town like right after the show. So I just didn't have time to do shit. But yes, we announced our new business last week, Avail Lifestyle Consulting. So we have officially launched that. Mm-hmm. We will have shit on the website soon when I get my life back together. Now that I'm back in town, you already know Lubell Lifestyle is up and running. Make sure you check that out at lubellifestyle.com. We have some great content on there. I have a new post that I need to put up. Anything else?
I'm working on a new project.
You are? Mm-hmm. Do I know about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He'd be so like cryptic and shit here. I'm like, do I know?
I am a writer.
Do I know what you're talking about? I do know what you're talking about. So, we always got shit in the works because once we launch something, we have to like move on to the next thing. It's just especially who we are and what we do. Yeah. So, yeah. But Lubell Lifestyle, you all hear more and more. We'll talk about it more and more on the show. And, but the social media sites are up. Just Lubell. Nope. We're not talking about Lubell. We're talking about Avail. We have so many businesses I can't remember. Avail Consulting.
If we were to break it down so people can understand it, Avail would be like the action, the stuff behind what we know how to do. And Lubell is like
it's more
calling
the advice.
card, the crier,
they go
the
hand
loud
in hand.
Speaker.
They go hand in hand.
That's the best way to put it.
But Avail Consulting on all social media, Lubell Lifestyle. You can find us everywhere. Social Misconduct. Make sure you're following this show so that you
Who's not? I mean, for real, come on. This shit been around for a while now.
A while. We've been here for quite some time.
We've jumped. Okay. If you not following Social Misconduct right now, like, there's a part of my ass you need to be kissing.
Well, get on it.
I'm just saying, like, for real, are you serious? But then ask me, like, can I have a free shirt? Fuck you.
No.
How about that?
Support the show. Watch all of our archives at latalkradio.com. Visit us on Twitter at Social Misconduct, Instagram Social Misconduct, and Facebook Social Misconduct Radio. Make sure that you head over to Walt80 on all social media because he posts some great content, especially on his Facebook page as well as Instagram.
I forgot about that Facebook page.
No, your Instagram posts go to your Facebook page, though.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, both. Make sure you're following both. Is there anything else before we get out of here on time?
Shout out to my cousin for killing it on that fucking
Beyonce tour.
She's a monster, dude.
I saw her new picture. I'm like, you look grown.
Dude, I didn't know she was doing solos. I know we got to get out of here, but she's fucking doing solos.
No, I saw the video.
Man, dude.
Yeah, I saw the video. Mm-hmm. So she's been touring the world with Beyonce.
Killer. But what she hasn't done is slid her my number yet. I'm just saying.
Shout out to all the people that got soaking wet at the Beyonce concert in Chicago when I was there that first day. Because it was outside and they got wet.
So did it feel.
So, yeah, there was that.
Okay,
yeah.
well.
Okay.
All right.
If nothing else, same time, same place next week. Peace.
You're listening to Social Misconduct with Mick and B. Walt, only on LA Talk Radio.